We never cure.
Another environment.
Allow me by going first, please.
Are there any herbs that can cure the COVID-19, or should I take the vaccine?
Let me tell you, if I say there's herb that can kill COVID-19, that's not TCM. Western medicine, think of one herb and some ingredients, elements inside, and take the essence, use that to cure. No. We always use a combination. Combination. I can tell you, there is a combination that can cure, not kill, can cure COVID-19. I myself did. I did a lot back in China. Whoa, you look at me now, you do not believe it. It's not easy. In our way, it's some kind of flu. We use our own way to see, stick out your tongue, and what's your symptom? Then use the old way to artificially create another environmental body. Then the COVID-19 virus will find, your body is not a good place for me. I will leave you. Yeah. I will give you one more example. It's like, let's think of this place as a swimming pool. Let's think of this pool as a swimming pool. And the owner of the swimming pool does not like us to go swimming inside. First step is have a board saying no swimming, no entry unless invited. That's like a vaccination. We don't allow you. Yeah, it's something like a vaccination. But think about those stubborn guy. I did not see the board. Although I see the board, I just want to go in. I want to enjoy myself. Then the second comes. Once the owner sees somebody, for example, once the owner sees Daniel go inside, and then we'll use some way to see, come up, come up. Naughty Daniel may be doing this. When the owner go there, then Daniel sweep to there. Then the Daniel go their place, and the owner will go there and use the stick to hit you. It's like using Western medicine. When you are curing some part, then another part problem rise. See, when you are curing heart, you have the medicine have harmful to your liver. Then you are helping liver. Then have something to do with the stomach. Then stomach with kidney. When you go around, and you will find yourself a lot of patients ending up eating handful of pills, because they have to be protecting 5 organs all at the same time. Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
At last, surgery. What is surgery? You come, okay, you come in, machine gun. Then you got killed inside. Yeah, nobody come. You got killed inside. And you will go erupt. You will go rotten. You will have bad smell. You got this whole pool corrupted, contaminated, right? Chinese think of this way, TCM. Chinese think, okay, I really don't want you guys to be in this pool swimming. I don't like guys. What would I do? Drain the hole. I drain the whole pond, and there's no water left. Even I've invited, please go in, go. You will not, because the environment changed. I don't like the environment. The water is the environment I really like. As long as you have the water, I will go in. If the environment change, then the kind of Daniel will never have the idea of going down to the shit, to the mud. Does that example make sense? Something like that.
For Chinese, it makes sense.
Oh, for Chinese makes sense. Why? Please tell me why for foreigners not make sense.
You take out if you want to protect the pool, and you take out the pool.
At least I understand. At least I will do this. I will I will protect the pool, and why I don't want you to go in. At least I will let it dry for 1 year. Man, maybe Daniel will forget there's one place in the park I can go swim, right? Something like that.
Well, I think one big problem is that in North America, or in the world really, everyone uses the term disease, right? But if you look up what disease means, the definition of it, all it means is the body is not at ease. The body is not in balance. So a disease is nothing. It's just not at ease with something. So it doesn't mean that some monster came in you and is slowly eating you. All it means is your body is not at ease. So disease doesn't really, it's not like saying you got a virus. And even if you did get a virus, all it means is that it's causing an imbalance. So disease is not, it's not anything.
Yes.
It's just,
In TCM, we never pay attention to killing the virus, clearance of the virus, never. That's why some Western medicine believers think we are us as scientific, because sometimes we look at the data, we just take the data as a reference. We never take it serious. Like you have a bacteria, what you blood you blood cell something. I know there is overreaction, there is infection in your body, but that cannot give me direct, direct information of how I do it. But it can give direct to the Western doctors. If you have a high volume of blood, white blood, means very serious infection, antibiotics will be used. For us, we will look at the balance. If your balance is, if now your infection shows your imbalance is 2, then I will use the herbs, cool in nature, to cure it. And if your imbalance now is +2, I will use 2 herb to cure it. It's not always used, just use the, somebody would say watermelon, vegetables are good for health. I see a lot of guys here in Chiang Mai, I see a lot of foreigners who say, I eat very healthy, I'm a vegan, I never eat meat, just take healthy organic vegetables. And when I look at the tongue and see the body, the color of the tongue is pale, showing yin or yang. What would you say? Color of pale, yin. Yes. And when I see the coating, something above the tongue, is also white and thick. White, you think is yin or yang? This time I tell you, it's also yin. Your body, your digestive is very yin, and you eat a lot of vegetables, also yin. Yin plus yin, worse. Understand? Actually should eat meat, a lot of pepper. If you don't eat, I will let you eat by putting those things of the similar character, herbs. I will use the herbs of the same nature. I know you are strictly vegan, you don't eat meat. Okay, I will give you pepper. I will give you very, very hot, but herb that can be called poisoners, real poisoners in our TCM theory. Really poisoners. After taking too much, you can die. But you have to use that. Why? Maybe this herb is 3. Your disease is very, very, and your problem now is your body is already -3. So I need to use 3 to get balance again.
You talk about all these herbs and how some are +2, -2, +1. Like, do you have a chart or some sort of resource you could point us to that would like enable us to learn more about the specific herbs, what they do?
Oh, you really have to go deep into herbalism. Yeah, you can buy book. I see there are foreign books talking about herbs. Yeah, although there are a lot of mistakes inside, but concerning herbs, they are saying this is core in nature, because they were talking about food, they were about everything. I even study something from that because I want to know, but some it's wrong. Like dates. You know dates? Yes. The red one. Yes. Dates is a kind of a one. It's a kind of a worm. But in that book, he say it's neutral. I know a lot of guys, after eating date, will have nose bleeding. Nose bleeding. You don't know that? Again, put in more. Then.
I know, but I never know.
Yeah, that's because of the food you eat. The food you eat. You eat too much red dates, you eat too much beef, too much barbecue. It can give you nose bleeding. Please?
I was wondering about your
Again.
Sorry?
Yes, again. At the moment.
You guys are very good at going to details. Please, please.
Slides from 7-Eleven.
No, but like the herbs you put, do you boil? Okay, I just guess you're.
Please.
do
The boil, I boil it.
you boil it or just like a cold?
Standard protocol should be you buy a container so that you soak them first, then boil.
Oh, you soak them for how long and then boil?
Soak them for 20 or 30 minutes, then boil. And before you put in the herbs, you have to try to use your hand to make them into pieces so that they soak better. What would I say? Is it resolve better?
Dissolve.
Yeah, dissolve. Dissolve better. Yeah, something like that. Now, you're learning like a doctor. You go into practical procedures. Please.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you boil it in the same water you soaked it in?
Yes. We never wash. You will know. It's dirt. It's not clean. We never wash. Let me tell you, Chinese herbs or medicine, including earth, including minerals, ores, you never wash it. You never think about, oh, it's not clean. After boiling, 100 degree centigrade, the bacteria kill if you think.
It even make you stronger than virus. without washing them, it's stronger.
That's one way. You have to go through like to exercise yourself, but usually you have to cook it. Cook it, please.
What if the herbs you buy are not organic and they have pesticides?
Let me tell you, that's just the case. Always happening in China. China herbs will have pesticide because China herbs, the really organic and naturally growing one are under the protection of law. You can never touch it. So all the herbs we now use actually is from the farm. Yeah, and yes, we have the law saying that we forbid overuse of fertilizer or pesticides, but let me tell you, there is. Let me say this, maybe I'm comforting myself. By using that, cook a lot can make a lot of them evaporate. Cook will make the fertilizer evaporate.
Yeah, but if you overcook, then you also.
You're right. Not what is overcook? You are not burning pancakes. It's just you cook enough time.
And so according to this, so like just to have an image of it, it's like the best way to make ginger tea would be to cut the pieces of ginger and
Yes.
separate them with the fingers if it's possible.
You're right.
Then soak them for 30 minutes and boil for how long? So is it supposed to be as soon as it's boiling I stop? Because I heard so many different things.
You're right. Because we have different theories. Why? It depends on what you want to get.
From the ginger itself.
Ginger itself, all the things. If you, let me tell you, all the herbs in China have two kind of factors. One is qi, one is taste. One is qi, one is taste. Qi is what? Qi is something like you go to the rose garden and you feel that's qi. But if you cook it, you taste it. It's bitter. That's taste. If you cook quick, you take qi. If you cook long, you take taste. It depends on what you want to get because it's different.
Because I used to boil the ginger for hours.
Okay.
Because like the flavor from it was like so intense, I loved it.
Okay.
But by doing this, I was not ingesting the key of
Yes.
ginger, but just the flavor and the taste.
Yes, yes.
So the qi would be just soaking it, then making it boil,
Yeah,
then stop as soon as it boils,
you're right.
or a little bit.
That's the cheese. Because if you go on, the qi will be depleted.
Yeah.
Yes, vibrate. Then the flavor or taste is remain. Yeah.
And does the qi?
Let me tell you, if you want to say, I have a headache, I want to use the ginger, the smell inside to cure me, then qi, use qi. If you have digestive problem inside, you have to use taste. Cook long.
So it helps for
Ye-
the stomach to cook longer.
Yes.
Oh, then that was good. Okay. Okay.
Good, very good. That's the way of using ginger.
And you have to cover.
Co-
Yeah. Do you
Cover
have to
while
the-
cooking while you cover.
No,
It depends.
eat the ginger.
You think, he means this. If you cook this, it depends on what you want. If you want the qi, then before you drinking it, the healing process already began. You breathe in, you inhale. That's why back in China, we use this way to protect a lot of guys from COVID-19 by something superstitious. Burn special formula of herbs so that it will, it will have this incense come out, the smell. The smell will be covering this place like a, what would you call? Protection aura. Like an aura. This place will be free from that kind of infection.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's much more complex than I thought.
It's more complicated, yes. You can go, very interesting. After I start to learn TCM, I know this life is not enough. I have to go in samsara again and again. And some of my ancestors, some of my teachers tell me, this life is not your first life to need TCM. You learn quick, and you can see deep. You have a reservoir up there. So this life, you download. You have something up there. Where our thing will be put in store up there. Then when time comes, you just got enlightened. And then the energy comes, you suddenly, you understand. You see, you understand. That truly exists. Somebody take it as a legend or myth. It exists. Please, sorry.
It's not related, it's a different point.
Oh.
For example, if you were born in the year of metal
Okay.
or gold, but your body possesses more things from a different element, what does that?
I understand. That's why it's really difficult for guys to understand this, because it's like think about the year of the birth, you have one factor. Think about your parents, two factor. Think about the place you were born in, third factor, right? Think about after birth, your natural habit of eating, one more factor. Think about the way you exercise, more factor. Then you will feel, wow, that's something really, wow, like a labyrinth? Is that labyrinth? Labyrinth. Wow, many factors. So at last, you have to try to find the main one. The main one.
So it doesn't matter, because my family always told me, if you are born on this year, that means you are this, but then I read books and it says you should really find out by yourself.
You're right. Let me tell you, all the facts should be taken into consideration based on the knowledge or the talent of this healer. The more powerful you are, the more you understand. You understand there are many factors. This factor is important. That factor is also important. For one who's really common, just say, okay, you are born in according to the book I read, you are born in the life of the year. So I will give you herbs, which is cold in nature, to balance you. That's what we call stupid. Oversimplification. The more you learn, you understand. Oh, more come. You have to balance. Which one is more? You have to, weigh. You have to weigh it in your heart. Which factor is the dominant, and the factor here is not less dominant. Sorry, I really overtake your time. I forget it's 12 o'clock. Huh?
12:15, so not too much.
Okay.
So again, what is the ingredients? Chrysanthemum and then?
7-Eleven.
I just used the bottle. The chrysanthemum, you will see the chrysanthemum. There is a weizi, which is sour in taste, and sanzhuyu, which is also sour in taste, and is gancao, which is sweet in taste. Gancao, wuzhuyu. And there's also mint, also mint. Yeah, and see, two elements will go down, two elements will go up, and one gancao stay in the middle, also 5 elements. But this time I put a lot of, to emphasize the lower part, the kidney part. I put at least, the dominating weight is sour, because sour is the taste for you to contract. You guys will never feel, today I'm going to have a fun, I'm going to have an exciting day, then drink something sour. No. Sour will calm you down.
Yeah.
Only like alcohol, spicy, will cheer you up, right? And for those who really feel depressed, they will never seek the help of sour. They will see spicy, barbecue. Sweet, yes, sweet is for digestive system. Like I see sweet, it's go here. It's go here. So nowadays, people like to go here and there. They forget $8. Down. $8, the most important part. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.